Hey guys, I want to talk to you all today about something that's not exactly the most sexy topic in the whole wide world and not a big traffic getter as far as videos go. That's hearing protection at the range. Now, obviously that being, in my opinion, one of the most important things to take to the range, sadly enough, it's usually one of the last things that we think about. It's just not as sexy as thinking about the cool guns that you're taking, the different type of ammo that you might be taking, and the fun you're going to have. I never heard anybody come back from the range and say, I had such a blast shooting with that hearing protection. It's just not one of those things. Not many people take pictures of themselves with their hearing protection and post it on Instagram, unless they're getting paid, of course. So it's just one of those things that's kind of a forgotten hero, if you will. That's where Axil comes in. Axil is a new company name, but a relatively old company. It used to be called Sportier. They kind of evolved from that and rebranded because they saw the need to get out there and appeal to more people out there. Not just having that hunter that they were trying to appeal to, but going from one extreme to the other. The tactical guy that might actually prefer those and not want it to be a sporting type of hearing protection, and the guy like me. I mean, I wear work boots to come out here to the range. Why? Because I work for a living. That's what I do. They rebranded themselves with an older product that was tried and true. Sportier was definitely tried and true, but rebranded it so that it appealed to more people out there, and it's definitely helped the company. Cool thing about this company is the history of the company. It's pretty much a family company. It's evolved over several decades. The current CEO, Weston Harris, has been involved in this product and this industry for a very long time. But his dad, Robert Harris, was kind of a pioneer in hearing enhancement. Mr. Harris would travel around the country and he would test their hearing and size their ears and custom make them hearing aids and hearing enhancement products. They were a hearing aid company before a hearing protection company. A lot of the products that you're seeing from Axil today are a combination of two of those. One of the first products that I got from them was the GS Digital. The GS Digital is, in my opinion, it's an enhanced hearing aid that I use as hearing protection. It provides me 29 decibels of hearing protection. They use the number 10 hearing aid batteries, the standard hearing aid batteries that you're gonna see in all of the, or most of the hearing aids out there, the little small ones that you replace. Pretty wind resistant. I've noticed that it doesn't pick up a whole lot of noise whenever I'm using these outside in a lot of the wind. Of course, we're in very flat terrain down here in South Louisiana, so we've always got a lot of wind blowing and we're not far from the Gulf. So it can get quite windy over here, and that's one of the things that older forms of hearing protection have always bothered me, because I've always had that wind noise that kind of knocked away at it and made it harder to hear. In other words, it would go to block that sound out, so you were missing maybe a conversation that you might be having with somebody. That's the beauty of having these types of active hearing protection, is that it's blocking out that gunshot, but it's enhancing all the other stuff that you want to hear, like conversations at a shooting match. The GS Digitals also have a really cool little knob, if you will. I pretty much put the tip of my finger on there and turn my whole finger, and that gives my volume knob. It allows me to adjust it. These products are very near and dear to my heart because I'm almost deaf in my left ear. That's from playing music for so many years, but also shooting for so many years. Shooting like this and duck hunting and all the different types of hunting that I did, my left ear was taking a beating and I wasn't wearing the proper hearing protection. So it's near and dear to my heart to actually have something now that I feel like works for me. Those volume knobs are nice on the end because my hearing that I'm looking for in my left ear, I'm gonna have that volume cranked all the way up, where I don't necessarily need that on my right ear. Now, probably one of their other units that's even more popular than this one, and from a price point makes a difference, is the GS Extreme. The GS Extreme is so cool in that it incorporates everything that I just talked about as far as the fitment in the ear, holding on your ear. They've got the little sport hooks that are going to hook around your ear if you're working out, running, jogging, or anything like that. So there's a whole lot of those aspects of it that make it very, very appealing to that kind of person. But on the other hand, it's obviously giving you another 29 dB of protection. Cool part, it's got Bluetooth capability, so you can listen to your tunes or whatever if you're jogging or anything. On top of that, hearing enhancement. So you've got everything tossed in to these GS Extremes for a price of $199. Guys, that's just unheard of. This unit's going to give you 6 times hearing enhancement over what your normal hearing is. The run time is about 12 hours that you could run constantly on that one charge. It is a lithium battery that you're using as opposed to the hearing aid battery that you use in the GS Digitals. But again, 12 hours of run time, 120 hours of standby time. So most of these vehicles are equipped with USB nows anyway. I just keep a wire hooked into my dashboard and I just slap them in whenever I'm ready to use them. Honestly, I prefer the GS Digitals. The GS Digitals fit better in my ear. My ears, just like everything else that's screwed up about me, I have different sized ears. I don't think either one of my ears are normal human ears, but they're even different from one another. So I've had a real tough time over the years finding any kind of in-ear support that was actually going to stay in my ears. These stay in my ears. They tuck in there. If I'm shooting a rifle or anything else where I'm trying to tuck against that stock and get a good cheek weld, they don't get in the way. They don't have a wire like the GS Extremes do. Again, not knocking the GS Extremes. The GS Extreme comes plenty packed with its plethora of things that you can do with it, more namely the Bluetooth. But the GS Digitals, to me, I just feel that they're more versatile. I actually like the fact that I can replace batteries in it. There's nothing like getting out to the range and you go grab your hearing protection and you find that you forgot to charge it up. So now you either have to wait to charge it up or you use them without the hearing enhancement. Again, obviously you can still put them in your ear and get the protection, but I like the hearing enhancement. I like to hear the things around me, everything that is going on, and it's nice to have that. Where when you have your digitals, your GS Digitals, I just keep a little packet of these hearing aid batteries, and whenever my batteries are starting to go low, boom, just pop them in and pop them out. So great little item here. I'm just a big fan of theirs. A lot of my products that I stand behind on my show are going to be products that I sought out and formed a relationship and a partnership with them. And now Axil, I'm excited and happy to say that we're working together. So I mean, you have a discount code that you can go get some of these Axils, any of them, they're full line that they have. You go online, if you're looking for actual hearing aids, like not like my GS Digitals are kind of a hearing aid for me, but true to form hearing aids, they have those on their website as well. And again, I sought them out. Just so, for full disclosure, these guys aren't paying me anything. It's simply an affiliate program, but I sought them out and asked them if I could help them, I guess, sell their wares, if you will, because I believe in their product. I used their product before I sought them out. I actually had a pair of the GS Digitals, and then we formed this affiliate agreement. So very important to me that I feel like I can stand behind the products that I'm pushing on my show. This is absolutely one. Axil definitely gives me the best of both worlds as far as enhancement and hearing protection on the range. And for that, I'm extremely thankful.